Good morning, it's 10 a.m. It is 10:05 actually. Got a decent amount of sleep. A buggy is about to be here any minute now to take us for breakfast. I thought I'd just show you my quick little setup. Suitcase and beauty stuff. You know, the important stuff, the stuff that matters. This was just everything that I packed into my little Pixie bag. I say little, it's actually quite spacious. Pixie do like the best little PR gift send outs. And so this is ideal. I usually take this for traveling. And then I managed to fit in quite a bit. My brushes and a couple of makeup staples. So, look, quite big. I managed to fit in my brushes, some staples. Of course, bought some new things from the airport. This is I got some Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. She's just nailed it with the shades. She's so good. So I had to bring this, and where's the other one that I had? Oh, it's in the other bag. This one is Fawn. I was actually wearing Muse last night with the matching lip pencil. And then, well, this is about to finish anyway. I just bought stuff that like is either easily replaceable or I've got doubles of, because I'm always anticipating, especially when it comes to my beloved makeup and traveling, you know, what if things break? What if a palette shatters? So I just got stuff that I don't mind shattering and or will be easy to replace. And then I bought the new foundation as well. So I'm gonna pop some SPF on and then go down. I'm gonna put some of this on and some of this. We're gonna go double layer SPF because we are in the land of no SPF is ever enough. Layer on that baby. Because, how's your hair doing? Do you remember Mamima's hair? Yeah. So my grandma used to have like tight ringlet hair. And that was actually how my hair used to be as a kid. Oh my God, it's completely steamy. Have your glasses gone steamy? So I feel like I'm going back to my roots with this hair. Bahrain has bought out my ancestors' hair. Like, it's gone into tight ringlets, which it just doesn't get. Even if I air dry my hair at home, it's not gonna work, is it? It's gonna remain steamy. Look at this, palm trees. I love palm trees. Gorgeous weather. You can't see me, can you? This is the kind of place where if you don't wear your sunglasses, your eyes will actually hurt. The heat is strong.
No, I told him we're gonna be like 5 minutes. Can you take us to breakfast? Yeah.
Thank you.
I wait more than 5 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Just now
I told him on the phone, that's why.
Yeah, just now I stop here.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Lena, you ready?
I will take from.
You guys can have a look around the resort as well. There it is. Fun.
Yeah, in the compound.
It's like a rickshaw, but much quieter.
Sorry? My name is Lena. Good morning.
Today is Sunday, which is a working day. It's the first week. It's the equivalent of our Monday. So I'm guessing everything is quite busy today. We've had a slight change of plan. We were kind of going back and forth on when to go back to Riyadh just because we got here a bit later than we had anticipated. Ah, yay! Finally, Angel! We found your beach! My little mermaid can go swimming! Yay! And a playground! We were going to extend here for a few more days, but then, like, late last night we decided not to. Go back, we'll try and make the most of today, and then just go back because I've got some meetings on Monday, and Amena's got a whole itinerary, and she was like, well, we can move things around, but I was hesitant because although things were a lot more chill here, way more chill than back home, Like people are very much like, oh yeah, let's meet between this and this time. It's not like, oh, let's pencil in a specific time. Oh gosh, it's so nice outside. Those pools. That is lovely. So they're not allowing people to serve themselves, they're serving people because of COVID. Oh, I need to put my mask on, what am I doing? Breakfast is served up. I've got some fool, I've got some shakshuka, which is I think an egg, something or other. Some quiche, I mean, who has quiche for breakfast? Apparently I do. Tuna, hummus, salad. Yes, honey! Are you so excited? And my beloved tea. Thank you. Sorry, do you have soy milk? Did I have soy milk?
No, I have not regular comfort.
Oh, you're a flamingo. A lovely flamingo. Let's get these curly tendrils out, shall we? You're a flamingo. Do you like my swimming costume? Yeah. You like it? I got it from, well, a company called Lyra Swim sent it to me a couple of years ago, and it has been my favourite modest swimwear that I have owned because, here's why, ladies.
We're doing that at 2.
Shall we? Oh my god, that'll be so good. So we filmed this TikTok, or the beginning of a TikTok. This is what I mean. Back in winter time, in my garden, dreary weather, we filmed the start of, we were like, oh, let's do the start of a TikTok. When we meet up later, we'll finish it in a hot country, and look at it. It's happened.
Yes.
This is a momentous occasion. This means a lot to me, actually, on a sentimental level. Because I remember doing it, and I remember the state of mind I was in. Like half hopeful, half yeah, right, like that's gonna happen. And there's like a dreary sky behind us, and we literally go like this, we go achoo, and then we're gonna appear here. I'm gonna go, oh, I'm on vacation. Whoop, whoop. So we're gonna finish that off here. I've got these are the clips that I got. I have to leave some of these for you. Ooh. These, I'm gonna have to film a tutorial with this, a reel or something. Oh my god, I got like the best, most long-lasting curls using these. With a specific technique with my curler. Like I just, yes honey boo. Yes, let's go to the beach. Shall we show your toys to everybody? We'll take a picture of them. Yeah? Here are Lena's toys. We've been dreaming of this moment for 3 days. Right? We're going to the beach.
Unfortunately,
you're putting
she's
makeup
singing
on.
a bit of Lippy and some concealer.
Oh, no, I didn't know we're making an effort.
Unfortunately, she's singing Nicki Minaj's Starship song.
Which
Let's
is
go
what?
to the beach.
Oh, is that Nicki Minaj? I don't even know whose song that was. Not cool. I don't know what song is trending. If I happen to use trending songs, it's because I've had my sisters use it, or she has literally used it, as in she has made the video, created the TikTok video.
First level is really bad, isn't it? It's like another level.
Yeah. And watch.
Calm it down.
I think once we're in the water, it will sit because that's salt water.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Once we're in the water, but
the way how salty
the water.
Yeah. It's going to be great for our skin. I'll be curious to see what happens actually. So I have been a bit naughty with my dairy intake. There was some cheese in that quiche. Oh, good. I miss cheese. I can take a picture of you. Where's my phone? My phone's on charge, anybody. Can I take a picture of you at the beach? Yeah. With my camera, with my phone camera? Yeah. Let me just pop a bit of lippy on. What lippy shall I wear? No. Bit of pillow talk.
But I get off when swim.
Huh?
When you swim.
What will go off?
Lipstick.
That's true, it might. These are the times that we want liquid lipstick. Yes, honey bunny.
I look nice.
You do look nice. You look like you are excited. Earlier today she's like, my heart is really excited to go to the beach. There's a sparkly metallic bits on there, isn't there? That's metallic, you know, and it's a bit shiny. It's metallic. Can you say metallic?
Metallic.
Metallic. Remember to put another layer of SPF.
Yeah, I'm coming. You do it.
Right, do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you've got blush on as well. I feel underdressed. I feel unprepared for the beach. Oh, you bought this. You do have liquid lips. Is this what you put on?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't come off?
Yeah. For the beach.
Great idea. Well, why not, eh? Why not?
Okay, Lena.
And plenty of SPF.
Park. Go make sure, please. Because we're hungry when we're leaving.
Anna!
Mm.
Mommy going back to you and then we're leaving.
So basically, Saud is going to be back from his workplace, from Khobar, I think, around 2 or 3 o'clock. Bit blush. So then we're going to go back to Riyadh at that time. Which, next time I'll have to spend more time here. I forgot my slippers, so I'm taking Baba's slippers. Look, don't they fit me so well? Look at yours. Oh my goodness.
It's a small one.
The best slippers ever. They've got a little kind of private beach. That's another little section. And then it's like this is it, which is really nice because it's so nice and warm and clean.
See, this water, I don't mind going in a bit deeper. No, actually, no, I wouldn't.
Tiny fear of the ocean. I'm not going to go in too deep. I wanted to spend the day, but we have to go now. So nice. Hang on. Can I just take one final walk? I really hope you don't fall off. Look at this water. I'm going to see later if you can see the fish in there. A tiny sort of semi-transparent fish in there, which at first I got scared about because, you know, piranhas come to mind. Can you imagine you're in that? Half the body disappears. Oh, I can't see that. Oh, here they are. We're on this side. I don't know how well you can see that. Oh, that was so needed. Goodbye, beach. Till next time. I'm finished, yeah. Just got back and took a shower. Seawater, apparently salt water is supposed to be amazing for your hair and skin, but not to stay in your hair and skin. Oh, but maybe you were right about the sand as well. There was sand everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, it's just a couple of hours back. Maybe I'll just stay how we are. And she's like, oh, no, there's going to be, I forgot. It's been that long. So I'm going to put some Olaplex in my hair. This is the No. 6 Bond Smoother. And you don't want to focus, do you? You'll have to take my word for it. No. 6 Bond Smoother mixed in with a couple of drops of the No. 7 bonding oil. Hello. Oh, God. You get the idea. There we go. I love this bonding oil. It might seem counterintuitive to put an oil in your wet hair. It's fresh, but this oil truly is weightless, and something about this combination really adds body to the hair, is what I've noticed. Don't get too close to the roots, but it seems to do the job now. I'm going to just let my hair air dry. I'm curious to see what the water over here does to my hair. You guys, my skin, I packed moisturizers. I haven't even used one. Like, my skin seems to just be loving this weather. Despite the aircon, I figured I would still need my moisturizers. I might get dry skin.
Anna, why are you footprints?
Because we have wet feet, honey boo. That's why.
Oh, I see.
I've got M&M in my head for some reason. You ready to go? I love your romper. There's a bin there, honey bunny. Pop it in there. Oh, yeah, it's alright. You're alright. Pick it up, yeah. I'm ready. I'm almost ready. I've got to pack up my Dyson, take my eye patch, which came in very handy in the car.
Anna.
I got it on the plane. Yes, honey.
Show you my surprise?
You want to show me? Yes, I'd love to see the surprise. Can you hold my eye patch? Go put it with my abaya. You know my red abaya? Put it there. Do you want to put this in? Hey, Twinsy. Again. People keep thinking that I've never had this many people. Oh, this does go. I've never had this many people tell us that we look like twins. Come down here. Do you think we look? I don't. I mean, we look like sisters. Like, people have said it here and there, right? Like in my videos. But I've never had this many people like say to your face, are you guys twins? Or they're like, something in Arabic.
Or that we look like we're in our 20s.
Oh yeah. They're like, no way, you're not in your 30s. No, we do get it. Don't you get it? I'm sure you must get it. Like,
they pegged me around 25, 26, and I'm like, yes. But this guy was like, no. He was like, oh, okay. Then he looked at me, he was like, no, okay, are you being serious? Are you being serious? And I was like, wallah, we're being serious.
I do get it. I feel like 28, like my skincare really kicked in and it was like 28, freeze the age. Nah, it's fine. I feel like the whole, oh, you look young for your age, or you know, what age do you look, is a really horrible, unnecessary pressure put on women. So I'm just joking. I actually don't care whether I look my age or not. I'm proud of being in my 30s actually. I would never, you could give me £1 million and I wouldn't want to go back to my 20s. Well, I'd go back if I had the knowledge I have now, but would I want to relive them? Absolutely not. Amema, what about you? She can't hear me.
Say what?
How did you find your 20s? Would you want to go back to
No.
being the age you look?
No, I love my 30s.
Yeah, I love it. And actually I am, it's like so many women have said to me how much there is to look forward to even in your 40s, and I absolutely believe them, just because they have this twinkle. They have the twinkle in their eye that I have when I tell women in their 20s who are like freaking out, being like 28, freaking out about turning 30. Because I mean, so much of it is down to how society's conditioned us, right? I mean, in the Asian culture anyway, like you're shelved at 30. I've said this before, I've said this so many times, but I'll carry on saying it just because of how ridiculous it is. Like, this isn't something that we should just like brush under the rug. It's like, oh, you got to be married by then. If you don't have kids by 30s, oh my God. Yes, you can have kids in your 30s and you'll be fine. And don't look, I've studied science. I don't need anybody's stats thrown my way. People have unhealthy pregnancies in their 20s as well, all right? And yes, risks may be high here and there, but there's risk with everything. I know women who are in their mid-40s, absolutely fine, healthy pregnancies, and they made amazing mothers because they brought a different life experience into the mix. You know, I don't regret it. Like, I don't regret having kids young at all. But it's not something that I would say is for everyone. Like, for some people, it is better to wait. And you absolutely shouldn't be forced or pressured into it. Remember, you're a child until like your mid-20s, and that's on average. So it could be even further. You could still have an undeveloped brain. Neurologically, you might not fully be an adult grown-up until you're like 28. And like, you're being pushed into having kids when you're like 25, 22, 20. Unless it's something you want. Like, some people are emotionally more mature, right? So it's not something, I find it funny because people's reactions are sometimes a bit funny, and I find it because, you know, who sets these age constructs? You know, when people say, oh, by this age you should have X, Y, and Z, you should be this, Y, and Z. If you're in your 20s, you should be like this. If you're in your 30s, you should be like this. If you're in your 40s, you know, you should be like this. And there's this idea of shelf your life is now about your kids. You don't have, so your personhood is just taken away from you. In fact, did you ever have it in the first place if your sole purpose was to just, you know, get married and have kids? Like, is that what your purpose? And who does that benefit? And is that only applied to women, or like, do men get a piece of that pie too? Usually not. So yeah, I don't even think, like, there's a lot of, in pop culture, there's a lot of celebrities, right, that are pinned as, oh my God, like, I don't know, I see J-Lo everywhere these days. You know, oh my God, she's in her 50s, like, there's loads of women that I've met in their 50s who look absolutely amazing. They're living life to the fullest, amazing, inspirational human beings, and their worth hasn't been declining. Their worth hasn't withered away with them. Like, they've just become more inspiring, I think more attractive. I think older women are attractive, actually. I don't know what it is about people who say, oh, like, oh, men are really attractive. I used to think that. I used to be like, how come George Clooney just keeps getting more and more attractive? But there's just something about, like, women as well. What did I watch? Emma Thompson, that's it.
in, what's that movie I watched? Cruella or DeVille, whatever, the movie. And like, she looks amazing. And it's not about, oh, you know, you look so young, as in, oh, you look more attractive. Maybe that is the case for some people, but I don't know, it's just down to the individual, right? For me personally, it's not, it really is a number. So, yeah. And some women look older than their age, you know? Like if you take, and like again, why is that only hailed as being a good thing in some people and not in others? Like in the Asian culture, you don't see that. I see a lot of trolling on like Priyanka Chopra and who's the one that looks like Nas? Katrina Kaif. And like, oh, she looks older, oh, she looks old. Firstly, like, in my opinion, those women, not that they would look better, but I still think they look either their age or younger, like they don't. But in the Asian culture, that is seen as being something that a woman should be ashamed of. Like that's her biology, that's how God created her, that's how her body is, and that's how it is moving naturally through time. Like what's there, you know, you should be proud of the fact that you've had life experience, that it's a blessing to live. Every year that passes by, whatever age you've reached, like wow, what a blessing that you're still here, right? So I see that a lot, whereas like if you take somebody like, for instance, I don't know, Kylie Jenner doesn't look, what is she, like 20? Whatever she is. And who else? Not that it's a bad thing, again they look older, but it's not seen as something that devalues them. I don't know if that's a cultural thing, if that's like an American culture versus Indian culture thing, or I don't know. But I don't really see her worth being defined by the age that she looks, you know. So I love massaging. You see, like I keep going like this to my hair because I love massaging the product in. It actually does make a difference. I learned this from Amena actually. She used to go like this. She did a hair mask video with me. We compared Olaplex to Pureplex on my Instagram, and she was helping me put on the mask. Like I genuinely I like to do things in a scientifically accurate way, okay? Just like we did in the labs. So we like did precisely down the middle, took half hair, you know, wrapped the other hair out of the way, in like waterproof wrapping so we didn't get any product transfer, no contamination. And then she was doing this to my hair, and I noticed it did make a difference when she put the mask in. So now anytime I put like conditioner in or any kind of hydrating hair products or any hair masks in, I go like this, and it really does help. Anywho, my suitcase is now ready. I left a lot of stuff behind because I was like, I'm coming to my sister's. Anything I need, she'll have. Goodbye, Rose. When I put my video on Instagram, a lot of people messaged me and asked me to go to the lagoon. So we thought we'd go and check that out. We're gonna wait a few hours before Saud comes and picks us up, and then we're going back to Riyadh. You excited? Because I'm missing your playroom. I want to come and play in your playroom again. I miss your trampoline.
No, this is nice.
Yes. Nice to meet you. No, I don't. Shoya. Does that mean a little bit? I know some words. Okay, your mom has gone to sign the papers, and then we're gonna go.
Where?
Are you hungry?
Hello?
We're gonna go to the lagoon.
So there's bicycle.
There's all coffee shops here?
Yeah, Megamart up coffee shop.
Oh, actually we did come here yesterday. Here's the scene from last night. Saud's come to pick us up. We're gonna head back to Riyadh now, aren't we? We've come back to the resort just to pick up our luggage, and then we're gonna start the journey back. And me and my friend here, my little friend, we are playing with Ankabut. Ankabut is gonna tickle me on my neck. Ankabut's crawling up your arm. How many Ankabuts are there?
Wahid Ankabut.
Uh-huh.
And there's the ladder arrow.
Yeah.
And this is Araba. And this is Araba.
Wish I could catch that sunset. It's so
Much
beautiful.
silver.
Which is the Muslim call to prayer. Hey guys, so you know this had to happen, right? It would have been not true to form. Oh, that's quite nice. proper lemony that is. I'm going to lose my voice. I got lemon and mint drink because we're still in Bahrain. I know when we last met I was like, woo, bye Bahrain. No, it would not be true to form if this trip went smoothly. So because there's a theme to my trip so far, didn't manage to get out of Bahrain. Paid for the toll to cross the bridge, reached customs, and we literally reached customs, turned the car back and went straight back into Bahrain. That was not what we had planned. Me and Amena, we let our hair air dry, got back into our trackies. We look like scruds. Listen, I'm not looking like a scrud without you looking like a scrud. You best get on here. You best get on here.
One part they can see is the frizzy hair. That's what you can see.
So I'm stuck in Bahrain because apparently you need, if you're not Saudi, you need a PCR test. So Saudi doesn't need a PCR test. Even though we'd been to the same place, we came here together. I took a PCR test within the last 72 hours. Oh my god, we fit in that much in the last 72 hours.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Me, being a cheapazoid, tried to get a PCR test last minute because we were planning on coming to Bahrain, and I was like, if it's within 72 hours, then I'll do my PCR test last minute before I leave the UK. So that's why it was left till last minute, and then there was a whole mess up there. And I did one even closer to the time of my coming to Saudi, but that's not valid. They were like, no, we're not going to accept that. We need a PCR test from you, having been done in Bahrain. So we drove around. Saud called one of his friends who's a medical person and got a recommendation of where we can get PCR tests. We went to a drive-through at a hospital. The earliest they can give us a result is 4 hours. It is now 9:45, and oh no, okay, still quite a while. We'll get our results at 11:30, not 10:30. So we went to a mall. Lena's playing in a play area, killing some time essentially until we get our results. And then what we're going to do is, so we were in a bit of a dilemma because Saud still needs to actually come back to Khobar to work. And so initially he was going to actually take us back to Riyadh and then drive back, or catch a flight back. But it'll be too late for him now to drive there because it'll take another 4 to 5 hours. And I was like, do you know what, it's just too much for you, you need sleep, you're probably already quite sleep deprived. So let's stay for another day in Bahrain. Oh no, let's stay for, are we staying in Bahrain? No, we're staying in Khobar, which is about an hour from here. So we're going to stay there. I'm going to check out like what there is to do, or do you know what, I might just sleep, catch up on sleep, or just sleep extra and then just stay up tomorrow night and just do late nights for the rest of the time I'm here. You ready for the late nights?
Yeah.
I had a meeting for tomorrow early afternoon, which the guy had initially wanted to do tomorrow evening anyway. So Amena sorted it out for us to be able to have that meeting. Did he confirm?
No, we will confirm. I don't have my
He
phone.
will confirm. Okay, so as long as we can get that done. I mean, if not, it is what it is, right? Right. You have to be flexible. Whatever's meant to be is gonna happen. So we made it to our car. Woo! So we stopped at a petrol station. We're in Khobar now. We made it. You guys, you have no idea what that felt like. We felt like we were going to be stuck in Bahrain again. PCR test came back negative. Yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. So here, they fill your petrol for you. You just stop the car outside. That gentleman fills your car, well, as much as you want. Oh, turn you down, Beebs.
Hello?
Done for copyright. So yeah, so she stopped at...
Did you pay? Did you pay? How dare he not pay for my fuel? How dare he not pay for my fuel?
So he's taking the rental.
Saudi man.
He looks so worried. He knows they're saying something about him. What's that?
The misconceptions of a Saudi man. He don't pay for no fuel.
So anywho, Amena was saying that when she was in the UK, she's so used to the service that she went to a petrol station and like a queen parked up expecting someone to fill it for her, and nobody came.
I was so confused. Like, why?
So there she was, like a lowly peasant. She had to exit the vehicle,
Put on a glove,
fill her own
fill it.
fuel. Sad times, sad times. Right, back to the Beebs.
we're going to stay in Khobar now because, do you know what? It's past midnight. Some people have work to do, i.e. so not us. So we might just go to a horse riding place tomorrow. And if not, then we're just going to chill at home. I genuinely do not mind. Like, I am, as much as I like to go out, I also, sorry, that's my 90s boy band hat move. As much as I do enjoy going out, I'm part homebody as well. I'm very happy to stay at home and chill and have a day of drinking tea and napping. I don't know how we're going to keep Lena entertained though.
Oh, it's easy. She loves hotel life.
Does she? Yeah. She like being in a hotel. Oh, like my kids. They love being in a hotel. My kids would just happily go to a different country just for the sake of the hotel. Or like just go to a different city, even within the UK, stay in a hotel, and that for them is their holiday. They just enjoy I don't know what it is. The beds, the new beds, the feeling of a new place, the television, the thought of there being a television in their bedroom, although they both have televisions in their rooms and they barely get used. Or the room service thing, I don't know. Just the mere idea of a hotel gets them excited. So I'm glad Lena's like that. So she was falling asleep on the way up. We were trying to keep her awake because if she falls asleep now, then her sleep time is going to be completely thrown off. So we were just singing and dancing in the car. Woohoo! You can't see it very well, but that says Al Khobar. We all did a victory dance when we passed into Saudi. Thanks for letting me back in. I'm sure my passport's got like loads of stamps going back and forth. Back and forth, being thrown back into Bahrain. But it was nice. It's a lovely, lovely country, lovely island. I would actually easily go back. I really like the resort as well, actually. I loved the private beach. For some reason, although a private beach is smaller than a normal public beach, I preferred the experience of the private beach. When else have I been to a private? I don't think I've ever been to a private beach before, actually. Or maybe I haven't, I just never realised what it was. But it was quite small, but very, very clean. It was quite empty. And I just really enjoyed it. It just wasn't very congested. I like to have my space. One of the things that irritates me about going swimming in public pools or spas is when they're overcrowded. I like to have my personal space. I'm very much I like to have my personal space kind of person.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's yeah. Unless like I really feel a vibe with someone, like I'll do hugs, and I enjoy doing hugs. But I'm also very much a stay away unless you're invited kind of thing.
Strangers.
Yeah.
Towards strangers and people you don't really know.
Yeah, I'm a lot more, and this has been more recent. I don't think it's got anything to do with Corona as well. Actually, I think I'm just more protective of my energy. So yeah, I loved this beach, absolutely loved it. And you know how long it's been since I've gone into seawater and swam? Not gone in like part way, but gone in fully and swam. It's been many, many, many years. I just haven't, like, I don't even know why. Like the kids don't really, like beaches aren't the first thing that they think when they think holiday. They're very much like their dad. Like Hubsy likes going exploring. He just likes to fit in as many sites and activities as possible. And so, and to him, I think a beach is just like, yeah, been there, done that. So I think he sees it as, you know, I've done a beach experience one time, so I don't want to go to the beach again. Whereas I used to be like that, but now I'm like so open to more beach experiences and just getting in the water. And it's just so nice because it was boiling, but obviously the moment you get in the water, it's just so relaxing. I could have stayed there a lot longer. I could do like a day at the beach, you know, beach, swim, get out, tea, swim, snacks, tea. I could do that. Good afternoon. Excuse my PJ bottoms, I'm gonna get changed into my jeans in a sec. So we went a day without vlogging yesterday. I am in my room, currently reporting from my room. My baby Lena has kindly loaned me her room to sleep in, so I get to sleep on a pink baby bed, which is quite nice. Yeah, so we missed out on vlogging yesterday because I came back from Bahrain. We made it. We stayed in Khobar for a day because, as I said, Saud had work. He actually caught
he dropped us back to Riyadh and then he caught a flight back to Hobart to finish his work stuff. So we came back here, it was pretty late, and on the way back we picked up some noodles from a place called XY and went to a supermarket there, and I picked up loads of halal sweets, or like either gelatin, there were some vegan sweets and there were other jelly halal sweets. So I was like walking through the supermarket thinking, what are the things that I normally want to try that I can't? So because of the gelatin content, I couldn't remember anything except for sweets, and that too is for Hubsy because he loves jelly sweets. He loves eating them in the car, and the kids love them too. So yeah, we went there and then we picked up some noodles, came home, had some dinner, and then had a late night meeting because everything just seems to happen late here. This was like 10:15 p.m. 10:15 p.m. You just don't have meetings at 10 p.m. Your work day finishes and that's it. And still, ironically, although you finish your work day earlier, I find that I fit in less stuff. And I find that, for example, because Hubsy, you know, he clocks in and out, well, he rarely finishes work on time. Like, he stays overtime to get his work done. He enjoys it anyway, so I don't think he feels it. But ironically, even though there's a clock out time and more of a, or at least a specific range in which people generally stop working, like if I send an email at 7 p.m, I'm unlikely to get a reply until the following day. I certainly won't be phoning anybody past 5:30 p.m. Do you know what I mean? Whereas over here, it's completely normal for people to just carry on their work day. So that's really interesting to me. It's actually more in line with how I work, because I kind of have a degree of flexibility during my day at home anyway, but I feel like I'm the sole occupier of that planet. Like, nobody else works that way. So over here, I kind of feel like it fits my way of working and what I desire from a lifestyle better, which is really weird. I know all these words are coming out of my mouth. I'm not moving here. I think no, I'm not moving here. But I really like it. And like I said, like ironically, although work finishes on time there, I find that we are able to fit in less stuff as a family. We can't fit that much in. Like after the school day, the kids are obviously off to madrasa, Hubsy's come back from work, dinner. By the time you're done with dinner and tidied up, it's sort of, you're winding down and it's bedtime. Whereas over here, the lifestyle, and I'm not just speaking from the perspective of somebody who's here sort of on holiday, or like this is not my usual way of living, but I see how my sister, today was like a regular day for her with Lena going to nursery and whatnot, and with Saud coming back from work. I've kind of seen what the lifestyle is like here, and it's really nice. Like even after the guy will come home from work, there's plenty of time. They won't be like, okay, let's just sit at home. It's like, okay, come on, let's go. Let's get up, let's go. It's still fairly light outside. It's probably even better in the evening or after sunset or after Maghrib prayer time, because the heat is a lot more tolerable at that time. But everything's open, everything is alive and kicking. You've got plenty of time. Like when we went out in the evenings, I saw loads of families out, you know, the mum, dad, kids, nanny. And so it's like, you're making more of the day, even though a lot of the men don't finish on time here. Like, and I don't know how that works. And like they're sleeping later. I think it's the weather, because I feel like when it's cold, you need more sleep. And over here, even me, like when I was sleep deprived, I was still kind of okay. Whereas at home, I would just be like unable to function. Whereas I've been kind of okay here. So anywho, I'm waiting for my sister right now. I'm just gonna finish getting changed, and then we're gonna go to a place called Tabor Souk, and then we're gonna go to Kingdom Tower, I wanna say, which is apparently a landmark here, and there's a mall inside. So I wanna go shopping in the mall. I wanna go to the souk. Really curious about the souk. I love exploring quirky little places that are specific to that country that we visit, like whether it's a souk or it's like a little marketplace, or you know, a museum, or like an old ancient site. I love exploring. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we're probably going to wind down, have dinner, maybe go and see one of Amema's friends, and sleep at 3 a.m. again. Apparently that's what we do. That's what I do here now, guys. That's me now. So my sister's just got me a different abaya to wear. Apparently it's not fashionable to wear the same abaya. Such a little fashionista. Yeah, apparently it's not like just grabbing a coat. She's just said that at Tabor Souk the custom is to close your abaya. So the thing is, I think it's definitely worthwhile to find out what the custom is in different areas, because although abayas are no longer mandatory here, just kind of to stay in line with what the local culture is, and just to be mindful of how most people in the area are dressed. Although you find, I have seen quite a few women around who haven't worn their abaya, whereas I've kind of kept it on and then taken it off for a picture, or when we're in a Museum of Illusion you're allowed to like take it off for pictures and stuff. Or I don't know if you're allowed, but like that's just what people do. But generally like you just grab your abaya and go. And I thought it was the same case in Bahrain, but no. In Bahrain there was like no abayas. There were like alcohol can be sold in Bahrain. I had no idea. There you go. It's a very different culture altogether. Yes, honey bunny. This, I guess I can close this. Oh, I'm gonna wear my red belt on this. You have shoes like me? Let me see. I'm gonna come and see in a second, my honey bunny. Wait just a moment. Still can't believe I'm here. And I can hear my honey bunny here in Riyadh, and not in Leicester, in my fitting room. My changing room, rather. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yes, boo boo.
Nice.
Yeah, look, we've got a matching red belt. I was going to wear a trainer.
They're gonna charge us double.
Why?
In Tabor Souk.
Why?
Valentino belt.
Oh. I feel like, you know in that Sex and the City Part 2?
Yeah.
Like all the women when they take off their abayas, they're like bright colours. When I take this off, I'm going to be like, whoa, the bright red. I quite like this actually. I might just keep it as is.
It's very nice.
What shoes? I was going to wear trainers. Are we going to be walking a lot?
Yes, we are.
Right here, trainers it is then. What do you want to show me, honey boo boo? Bless her. She came up to me. You know, kids are like possessive over their rooms. When these guys were at mine as well, I had to have like a word with Alina and be like, look, this is how it's going to work. They're going to have your room for a short period of time. And the same had to be done with Lena. So she came up to me, her Baba had a word with her, and then she came up to me, she was like, I'm gonna let you use my room. Yes, but I'm just telling everybody. Going to the Kingdom Tower. I love your hair. Who did it? Must have been a genius. Must have been a genius to put those gorgeous big curls in there. I have to catch this. I bet it's not gonna happen now. Everyone overtakes so close here. Here it is. Where are we, Lena?
Kingdom Tower.
Yay! You promised to take me there, and we're here now. Just now, as soon as we came in, we had to show the Tawakkalna app, which is proof of vaccination. And in some of the malls that we've been to, they actually also take your temperature before you go in. And in the cafes. Ooh, macaroons.
Delicious one.
Should we get some?
A French little bake.
And some tea. I think I'm ready for tea now. What time is it? Oh. I'm not that hungry. I think because of the weather, I just haven't been feeling very hungry.
Do you remember when I was in London, you guys said, oh, we'll go sit out in the cabin at 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I was like, goo.
Why? It's too late.
Too early. That's the time we come out. Goo. What do you finish off the day in the cabin at 7:30, 8 o'clock?
And Lena used to be like, it used to be like midnight, and she'd be like, Mama, should we go out to the mall? Oh my god, the best part was when she went into High Cross, which is Leicester's, I guess, mall, shopping centre. She went in, she looked around, she was like, this isn't a mall. Lena's got an au pair and she's going to be dropped off now. Both of them are going to be dropped off to this play centre. I guess every mall, I want to say, has a play centre for kids. So the parents can drop them off, and it's super secure. Like, they're not allowed to, there's a ticket that's given. They're not allowed to leave until collection time. Nobody can go in, and it's like, I'm just going to turn it around really quickly and show you guys. So, Lena's so excited. Is this your play area? Oh my goodness, it's huge.
very clean. There's cleaners in there constantly. You can see them hoovering and wiping. I really want to try Rare Beauty products, but there is no way I'm putting these testers on my face. Not in times of COVID. And I daren't try and do it based on guess.
The water fresh tint. Look, you put it on, you rub it, and the little balls inside, they puff, and it becomes like a tint.
Oh, that's interesting.
Look, and it's very hydrating.
They should not release something like that.
Try the light on
Was
your
that
hand.
on a pump?
Yeah. That.
It is
Take
very
it out.
glowy.
It is very glowy.
I hear good things about their cream bronzer as well. Wonder how good this is. Is it only in one shade?
There has to be more than one. Isn't it up there? No, that's the
No, I think that is it. I just realised you don't have to pay for parking here.
It's free everywhere. Parking is free.
Yeah, parking. We haven't paid once for parking. And like it's full all the time, but we somehow still find parking. We haven't paid a penny for parking.
Oh, do you think we'll be able to see Lena there? In front?
Drive past really slowly, will look so creepy. There she is, look.
Where?
Creepy big car driving past slowly. Oh my god, look what she's doing.
Turn right onto Street.
Oh no, my baby.
How is she looking
Pulling the big tractor. My angel. Hang on, stop the car. Let's spy for a minute. There's no one behind us. Look at the fashion. I'm sure I saw a Dior gown store in there. If I read the Arabic correctly, it said Dior. There it is, Taiba Souk. So what my sister didn't tell me is that there is no aircon here and I am melting.
It's not that bad.
I'm boiling.
It's not as bad as walking.
There are so many fake designer bags here. I've never seen so many fake I don't think I've ever seen any fake designer bags. Maybe when I was in China, but they were like very obviously poorly designed fake ones. These are like pretty well designed fake design bags. Like, oh my, just blatantly put it out there. Oh, should we get some before? That's Loban, isn't it?
Yeah, not bad. But this one's not very nice.
It's not good.
They're very nice. I'll do it.
Okay. Look guys, over there. I don't know how well you can see, but there's like Celine bags and Dior shoes. This place is humongous, guys. Look, there's an Abaya shop there. There's a makeup shop up there. Everything. There's everything. There was like kids' clothing, duvet sets, everything you could probably ever want. This is humongous.
Cuts, cribs, baby.
Like, look, there's another aisle there. There's another aisle there. It's like a never-ending mall or souk.
I am lost.
Are we lost?
Use my trusty Google Maps to see where I am. None.
So I'm just getting some things here. This is basically a tower. This is filled with offices, I think. The kids are playing a squid game. Umema's gone and joined in. We're home and we're relaxing. We picked up some pizza along the way because it's somebody's favourite. Oh, thanks. I'm going to show us the pizza. And we got, is this the cauliflower based one? Or the vegan one? Or is that one the vegan one?
That one is the cauliflower one.
That's the cauliflower and vegan. Is it vegan cheese on
I
there?
think so. I don't know if you understood.
It doesn't. You didn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like vegan cheese. But I will taste it. I'll do the taste test. And what did you get?
Ranch, chicken ranch.
As much as I would love to eat the rest of this, the 1 or 2 bites of cheese were heavenly. I've reached my dairy quota. I've gone above and beyond of my dairy quota since I got here, so I'm not gonna have the rest.
Okay.
So instead we're gonna go and get, so instead we're gonna go and get some other food, some pale, and we're also gonna get some different oat milk. Say hello to my vlogging camera. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh crap, I'm coming in the back.
So
I thought it took us out. I can see you.
we've all been grateful for the abaya for covering up our PJs at one point. Or
You have a full PJ set on.
I've got full PJs. Well, I've kind of rolled my pajama bottoms up a bit because they're quite long. I don't want them to drag on the floor. I've just put this abaya over the top. We're going to go and get some oat milk. The Oatly here is very, very weak, so it's just not hitting the spot. So we're going to try different oat milks. You said there's different ones, right? Yeah, for some reason, like, it's so weak. I already, with oat milk, you have to add extra, and with this you have to add extra, and it still was not diluting the tea. So we're gonna go get some oat milk, and also I couldn't eat that pizza because, and we're not gonna go back and complain because I cannot be bothered. The base was supposed to be like a cauliflower dough base,
Yeah.
which I thought would be delicious because cauliflower bases are so yummy. Have you ever had it before?
Yeah.
Cauliflower based pizza, I've had it. I made it at home actually myself. It's so yummy. So that's what I thought it was. I took one bite, I was like, nope, this is just pure bread. Unless it's pure bread with a tiny bit of cauliflower in there. And the cheese was also not vegan. It tasted good though. So we're gonna go and get some pale, because I'm guessing there's an Indian street food shop nearby.
It's inside the supermarket. It's delicious.
Oh,
Yeah.
as in you eat it there or you bring it home?
I'm gonna bring it home. The packet to go, and they stand at the top.
Oh, did they?
Yes. Yeah.
Is it legit?
Yeah, it's delicious. Sam loves it.
I love my Indian street food. Oh, brilliant. Let's get that then. This place is called Lulu. Where are we?
A shopping, a supermarket, and a department store. Everything imported from India here. The spices and the food.
Oh, okay. So this is like the Indian store? Yes.
Yeah, it's a department store and that's a supermarket. It's huge. It's a mega.
Oh, wow. Here we go. I don't know, I do eat egg. I'm fine with that. So this is the gluten-free section. This is pretty decent actually. Gluten-free. And then, is there a dairy-free section? There's an organic section. And I'll get this oat barista maybe. Might as well try it. So it's like a Indian sweet shop bit, like a mithai bit, and then there's food up there in the supermarket itself. Pineapple halwa, that's interesting. Oh, jackfruit halwa. I'm gonna get some of this for Hobsy. He loves jackfruit. Have you tried it?
I've never seen this before.
Oh, I've had mango halwa. Look, it's like Subway for Indian stuff.
This is like a leafy green
Oh, what?
mulatiya, which is leafy greeny sweet thing that you have with white rice.
Right. This is such a good idea. All this is just like to-go food.
If you want,
How cool is that?
all the way across here,
Yeah.
we've got Chinese.
Oh, have you tried these noodles?
Not my thing.
Not your cup of tea?
We've got whole chickens, roasted.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna try this. Cheese mozzarella style sticks. I'm just gonna go and check out this nuts shop. Can you see back there? People pack up your groceries for you here. That's quite cool. One time we were at Tesco's, I think it was, and Amena paid for her stuff, and then she was just like standing there waiting for it to be packed up, and I was like, what are you doing? All this stuff's here. And then she's like, oh my god, yeah, no one's packing it for me.
And some this. Actually, I just get mixed with beet and everything.
Could try. I love vegetable crisps. Oh, I've never had green bean ones before.
Okay, the green beans. They're delicious.
Should we get just those?
Can I get some green beans chips?
I would be so spoilt for choice here. There's date butter.
I'm being held against my will, like the real Squid Game. Shh, shh, the baby's sleeping. Okay, come on. I just broke my arm. I fell on the floor and I fell on my arm.
I told you to fall like that. It's a fake shooting, not a
I'm a
real
method
one.
actress, okay? Shh, baby's sleeping. Hang on, let me start. Behind the scenes shot, okay? Okay. Ready? Ready? Hang on, hang on. Breathe. Okay, go on. Why do I keep falling backwards like that? Let me see. You need to put the thing on. There's a sale at Sephora. I think we have to put it on, is it?
I will do it.
Save it before we lose it.
Okay, next.
Ow! I actually hurt my shoulder. Why do I threw myself on the ground.
We waited now, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, nearly 3 weeks to do that one video.
I left this jumper all the way from the UK because we planned on doing this and we both wanted to wear green.
jumper, it's too hot.
It's way too hot. I want to take this off. Listen, thank God there's aircon everywhere here. Oh my God. Mate, I was about to pick it up. I thought it was thread.
And you're like, is it a snake?
It's a tiny caterpillar. I saw a caterpillar. There's never been, and I said, do you know what? It's because of me. I take full responsibility.
I know.
This trip has just been insane. They were like, we've never seen insects ever
In our
around
house,
here
yeah.
in the house. And then I was like, what is that? Thank God. Oh my God. Had I touched it, I would have been vomiting. I'm not kidding. And then it started squiggling and squirming. I was like, that's not a thread. And then she came in and yes, I said, is that some kind of snake? But it was a caterpillar. Oh my God, I need to take this off. That was worth it. Amena is obsessed with TikTok. I am obsessed with making videos, I guess. I enjoyed Squid Game a lot. Oh my God, you know what, guys? I got an email from the school because I get 5 million emails from one school, from Alina's school, and 5 million from Ibrahim's school. I tweeted the other day, like, I'm quitting my job. I'm becoming a full-time school email reader for these kids because I get 1 billion emails. And it's like, I can't even switch it off because there might be something important in there, you know what I mean? But there's like stuff that doesn't even pertain to us or our kids. But anyway, that aside, yeah, they sent an email out about Squid Game, advising parents not to let the kids watch Squid Game because it's a very violent show and the kids might be recreating things in the playground. I was like, whoa, okay, this show is viral. This has gone, like, everybody's watching it. So that was kind of crazy. I mean, Lovebook did watch some of it. He watched the first episode with me, and then a couple of episodes in between he missed out, and then towards the end he watched a little bit. But like, I was then kind of watching ahead of him, and my anxiety got the better of me. I went and read up on the plot and what was going to happen. I'm not even going to lie, I was just like, oh, this is too much for me. I watch Netflix, I watch TV to be entertained, not to be triggered. So I did read ahead, and like, he didn't watch some bits that we weren't very happy about him watching, but he watched like some of it. He watched the gist, got the gist of it. Better be quiet because Lima's sleeping, and I'm gonna get changed. I'm gonna go cleanse and then unwind in the living room. I do send voice notes. catching up with May, who is in Romania. How's Romania, May? This tea is amazing. That milk defo did the trick. Did you manage to find oat milk? I do watch your stories, May. Just today, we were just out on the go. As soon as I woke up, we were on the go. No, what can I say? I'm barely on my phone. You know my TikToks and stuff, she's been making them, not me. Day 4, Dracula Day, said May. Cute little towns en route. We went to a synagogue as well. Oh my god, your friend looks like me. I thought that was me. Look. Wait. Where's she go? Look. Right? Look. Oh, Mama, look at this. Right?
Maybe because I met her in real life that I don't
No?
know that.
I think she's wearing red lippy like me. Oh, you're wearing red lippy too. May, I love your top. Talk about influencing. I think I influenced my sister the most to get the clothing.
And the makeup.
And the makeup. And the skincare. And the
And the
toothpaste.
haircare.
Because you ordered that Spotlight toothpaste.
And the haircut.
It is really good actually. Fun. Vladimir. Vlad was actually a hero and is celebrated for standing up against the Ottoman Empire. Vlad was, you have to say, you can't say Vlad, you have to say Vlad. Oh wow, my skin's glowing. Beach vibes. Was raised under the Turks. He was a tribute by his father. His father was murdered by the nobility. I'm watching your stories. You said I haven't watched them. So I'm like, why? Do you go back and look on your stories to see who's watched your stories? Nah. No, I can edit it out maybe. See that? That's a massage chair. That is like the best thing since sliced bread. It actually massages you. You genius. You're a genius. That I've been going in that almost every day and I want to lug it back to the UK. I might actually get one of those small ones. Do you think I can take it back? Like I'll leave all my clothing and everything behind. That'll be my 23 kg. Just got one down there. Wait, do you know what? I'm not going to show you guys the whole of the house because this is my sister's house and I want to respect her and her husband's privacy. But I'm going to show you a little bit what she's done because I'm so proud of what she's done with this home. Like it's been decorated so beautifully and she tells me you did most of it over Corona, your projects, because when there was lockdown here in Saudi, it was a full lockdown in that you couldn't even leave your house. Like my sister was like, yeah, there was the military was just outside there. You couldn't even step outside. And then slowly they relaxed the rules. Like you guys can see anytime you go into the mall, they do a temperature check. You have to show the app that proves that you've been vaccinated as well. You have to keep a mask on. They removed the mask rule on Sunday. Today's Wednesday. So they removed the street mask rule. So when you're out and about, you don't have to wear a mask. Otherwise, prior to that, you'd get fined if you weren't wearing a mask walking out and about. And it was like they were actually handing out fines of, what, like £1,000 or something? Of £200. So, and that was being enforced. So you walk out and they were, like everybody was wearing a mask, bar kids. They've removed that now, but still like a lot of people are still wearing masks when they're out, like we are most of the time, unless I'm like taking a picture or something. And if you go into the malls or any of the buildings, restaurants, shops, cafes, you have to wear a mask, otherwise you can't enter. So yeah, it was like a proper lockdown. So she had plenty of time on her hands and decided to do DIY projects. I'm just going to show you this little corner. They've also got loads of like family pictures and stuff around the house, so I'm not going to show you, I can't show you like loads of it. Lena's playroom is back there. I think this is so cute, this corner. Loving the homage to Star Wars over there. And then like this, did you spray paint this as well, hun? No. This is actually foam. How cool is this? I might want some of this. Do they come in panels? Oh, you stuck it on?
Yeah.
Oh, so was this wall like sticking out a bit?
Yeah, that's sticking out.
Oh, the wall itself was sticking out.
Yeah.
So you stuck these on?
Yeah.
Oh, where did you get this from? shop.
Ooh, the 5 Riyal shop. You know what? I might actually take some of those. Did they have some in white as well?
Can we fit in the 5 Riyal shop? I want to go to the 5 Riyal shop. The equivalent to the pound shop. 5 Riyals is a pound.
Yeah.
Right? That will be exciting. I love me a good bargain. That's actually really good quality as well, considering it's from like the pound shop. We're gonna sit back and relax and watch some Netflix and eat our crisps and some tea. Oh, that milk is amazing, by the way. Much better than the Oatly here. It's like proper oat milk, like the oat milk that I have at home. So it's like quite concentrated, whereas the other Oatly, I don't know if I mentioned, but that was really watery. All right, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. Hope you are all doing really well. Hope you've had a lovely day, and if you haven't, I hope that after you rest and sleep tonight that tomorrow gets better, or at least you have a clearer head. Good night.